Hey everyone, and welcome back to Esther S T. I hope that you're doing very well. Many thanks for my recent subscribers to this channel. I still remember the time when I started this channel in 2016. And at the time, I remember recording my first video in my room. And this YouTube channel was actually encouraged by a friend who also had a YouTube channel. So I'm very thankful to her indeed. In today's video, the topic I have is want to enjoy your life? Serve others. And what does it mean to serve other people? It means to genuinely have an interest in their needs, to listen attentively when they are speaking, and it's also being present with them. Now, one of the things that I've noticed, particularly in this season, is the power of collaborations and partnerships. But truly, what builds an empowering community is when we work together by serving one another. Now, serving does not mean that you value yourself less, but it means that you value yourself more to put your needs aside to help someone else's without you burning out. And one of the things that I do believe, especially in these seasons that we are in, is servitude brings so much peace and joy and ultimately fulfillment. When you are in conversation with someone and it's always one-sided on what someone's doing, and there's no opportunity for them to ask how you're doing, or your family, or your friends, or work or business, see that as a one-sided relationship. And that's what makes life so dull. If everyone that I speak to right now, I'm only there for them because I need something from them, and there's no relationship or follow-up after that, they will feel taken for granted. Again, as I mentioned, if not for this friend that encouraged me to set up a YouTube channel in 2016, I would not have done it. She started her journey first, and now she encourages me to do the same. And I may even encourage you who's listening to also create a YouTube channel for value. You never know who you'll meet online. This is what it's about, serving people. Right now, we need to serve people more than we think, more than we know. We can never be effective on our own. And even if we are effective on our own, how much joy can you have in celebrating by yourself? Although some people do prefer being by themselves, but it's the fact that there could be more joy spread for more people when you share what you have and you give wisdom and you give value and you give back to other people who may be struggling. And one of the great areas of life when it comes to building your joy is to serve. Another key point for us to consider is, what are you doing that isn't necessarily about yourself? How can you help other people in their journey of life? When someone talks to you about what they're going through, are you there to listen, or are you there just to give advice and give them the solution and then move on with your life? Sometimes people just want you to be still and listen to them. I've encountered people who they speak and speak, and you can just sense that it's really weighed on their heart as they've let it out, and now they feel so free. And we can actually do that with people who are around us, which is really important for us to remember, that we have a community of people that we can build. And another thing that I'm realizing as well is, when you're around people who are only talking about how great their life is, which isn't wrong. Remember, we don't know what people have been through in the past to get to where they are today. But if you are surrounded with people who don't resonate with your pain and they're only sharing their joys with you, that is someone that hasn't really come out of their mindset to think about others. And in these difficult, challenging times, the best way that we can see growth and overcome the challenges that each day brings is to work together, is to collaborate and be in unity with each other. And that includes your relationships, your friendships, your family, your community, your workplace, your business. Don't just stay in one place. Build a community with people. And for this reason, it's why we've also created a monthly book series for my latest book, The Becoming Woman. And every chapter is unique to the reader. And now we're going on to chapter 4, entitled Unbroken. Now that we're doing this chapter in the month of International Women's Day, we've got a plethora of speakers that we are looking forward to serving you and sharing our wisdom and experience on what it means to be unbroken in today's society. And I will also leave information in the description bar below and leave the flyer at the end of this video for you to register. So moving on now, what does it mean to serve others? It means to put yourself in that person's shoes and relate to their needs. When I think about the Becoming Woman book series, one of our previous speakers last month spoke from the depth of her heart. And I didn't realize that the feedback that was given from these book series blew me away. Life is never just about sharing only the wins, but also sharing the hard times. And there are moments where we may not want to necessarily share the hard times. But when you open up about what you're going through, you feel lighter, you feel warmer, and you're able to trust people more. But when you're so closed up and you're tight-fisted and you don't want to speak to anyone, the only person that you are affecting is yourself. Truly learning how to enjoy life is by serving other people and making time for others. It could be a smile. It could be a nice compliment. It could be anything that you know could make someone's day. Because there will be moments in your life where you also would need encouragement. I need encouragement, even though I give encouragement, because there are moments in life where you wonder, when is this going to end? But it doesn't stop me from thinking about the bigger picture, the outcome of how the person is going to feel. And not to say that I jeopardize my mental well-being, no. I know that there are certain things that I can do, and I know the capacity that I've been given. So I will not cross the line or go beyond my boundaries. As individuals, we still need to set those healthy boundaries and be careful with how much we take in from people's situations. Notwithstanding, it's so important to have that mindset of what can I do to help to a certain extent and leave it from there. I really want to challenge you in this season to think about how you can help someone else. Whether that's to go to someone's house and visit them. Now being in this transitioning season of marriage, I've learned that it is two people working together to fulfill one purpose. And that is to enjoy life. And enjoy life in a way that other people can benefit from. We recently also was invited to another member's house to celebrate Ghana Independence Day. And we had an amazing time. About 12 of us or 13, and it was beautiful. And these are the moments that we cherish because it's those intimate moments of fun and good food and good conversations that makes all the difference. And again, if you're a business owner or you work full time, you need these moments. We need people where we can come out of our busy mindsets and our schedules and say, you know what? I look forward to having this break. I look forward to talking to someone else about non-work related things and non-business related things. It is amazing. The discussions we had, from politics to food to traveling, wow, to the good times. Honestly, those moments are to cherish, and you build those relationships. And that's how it gets better. Because that's how we want to grow. We want to grow as a community, not an isolated individual that doesn't want to reach out. And sometimes you might be that person that is thinking, but I do reach out to people, but people aren't reaching out to me. Keep going. The right people are going to reach out to you, even if you don't think they will. Social media is another form of reaching out to people and helping others. How up to date are you with your email content? How up to date are you with your posting? And what value are you providing to people? If there's anything that I want you to take away from this video, is to learn how to provide value. And there's not a one size fits all to provide value. Value can be in any form, as long as it can change that person's life for good. You speak those words of encouragement into someone, that makes all the difference. Checking up on people, because that is an important gift. Some people are gifted at checking up on people, but other people, it's a no. There's no mindset of, oh, let me see how this person is doing. I know life is busy, but if you want to enjoy your life, you need to learn how to serve other people. If you want to make the most of life and what it has to give you, You have to put yourself in other people's shoes and resonate with them. Don't just talk about your successes or your wins all the time. Let's get real about life. Let's talk about the struggles. Let's talk about the challenges that we go through. Let's talk about the moments where it was difficult and we didn't see our way clear, so we can resonate. So in the good times, we rejoice. And in the difficult times, we are still, we are silent, and we're present. Being present is such a gift to those that you are looking to serve. Again, this is the reason why we've decided to host a monthly book series for the Becoming Woman book, because we know that there are many women out there who are seeking and desiring marriage. Now, when I was single, I didn't have a monthly book series to attend, but knowing that I didn't have that and I can now give that to other people is my joy. And that's how I serve people. And I do believe that when a blessing comes your way, you have to learn how to give something back, whether it's through a video or writing a book or speaking to someone or encouraging someone on a one-to-one basis. It makes all the difference. This life cannot be enjoyed by yourself alone. No matter who you are, there will be a moment in your life where you will feel empty if it's just been about you. If life has just only been about your successes and what's going well in your life and nothing to do with anyone else, eventually you are going to feel empty. When people know you, they automatically know that all you're going to speak about is yourself, and therefore it puts them off. And that's not enjoying your life. Enjoying your life is meant to give you that opportunity to share the high moments and the silent seasons with others so that you can build your stamina and your confidence for another day. I like to share my joys of running a business, but I also like to hear when my authors may find it difficult to write a book, because I want to be able to help them in that period in their lives. Because we know, even as a business, that clients can struggle. And as a business owner, we need to be able to meet that need to the best way that we can and understand how it really feels for that person going through it. Or maybe, for example, when an author wants to write a book but they don't know their target audience, the wisdom that you give them by allowing them to share their story is the way that they too can resonate with you. And therefore, as you listen to them, you can give them the relevant advice that they believe is suited for them. Serving other people is a blessing. When you can celebrate other people other than yourself, wow, that feeling that you get, not because you're hidden. And remember, just because you celebrate other people doesn't mean that your light will be dimmed. It's actually the opposite. People will be drawn to you because they can see that you are trustworthy in sharing other people's content and other people's work and their progress, and you're celebrating with them. Bearing in mind, we don't know what people have been through to get to where they are right now. So when it feels like life isn't treating you fair, you need to ask yourself, how am I helping other people in this season? What am I doing to actually build a relationship with others around me? Do I only check up on people when I need something? Even if I haven't spoken to this person in a long time, do I still have good thoughts about them? Think well about people, and others will think well about you. Life is to be enjoyed. It is not to be endured. There's a difference between endurance and there's a difference between enjoyment. And endurance is where you're just basking and managing each day as it comes. But enjoying it is, despite what each day brings, you will make the most of it and you will make it work in your favor. And that's what it's about. No matter how difficult it is right now, put yourself in someone's shoes. If you know someone right now who is struggling, pick up the phone and give them a call. Even if they don't reach out, if you can study someone and you know that that person is always reserved with their issues, maybe you can be that light in that person's life. I recorded a recent video about letting your light shine through social media. And we need light right now more than ever. There's so much on the news going on. Interest rates going up, job instability, so many things. But regardless, our words can help shape someone's faith. Our words can help someone's anxiety calm down. Our words. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. And we have to use it wisely because there's power in the tongue. We don't want to say anything that is not in alignment with their lives or where they're going. And life indeed cannot be enjoyed when it's done alone. You need to have a community of people. Even if it's one person that you can enjoy with, it's better than not having anything at all. I'm really here to bring worth and value back into you, to remind you that you have everything it takes to make someone's life pleasant. And as you are making someone's life pleasant, God is going to bring the right people your way to serve you in your time of need. Remember, God has said in his word that he has come that we may have life through Jesus, his son. And that life is to be enjoyed. And even Jeremiah 29:11, the famous scripture that we know, that God has plans for us to prosper us, to give us a future and a hope. So encourage yourself today and ask yourself, what can I do to make someone's life pleasant, even though I'm going through my own? Most of the times when you remove your problems out of your mind and you serve others, your problems are also being resolved. It works and it happens the majority of the time. Maybe not all the time, but when you're at rest, don't fight the process that you're in. Enjoy it, learn from it, lean into it, and be open to serving others in order to enjoy your life. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm really believing that it has inspired you and will enable you to do more with your life by serving other people without burning out. And I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming video very soon. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.